Hello, namaste, welcome or welcome back to greetarot. So how are you? I hope you're doing good. I hope it's an amazing day for you guys today. So let's see what is the urgent messages from Kali goddess. So I'm gonna shuffle on camera. So let's pick the piles right now. So for group number 1, the urgent messages from Kali Ma. Remember, these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind, guys. And these are timeless readings as well. And in the description box, I have my Instagram page link as well as the decks that I'm using today. So let's start. So for group number 1, what is the urgent message from Kali Ma? Thank you, Kali Ma. Okay, so we have Kalaratri with pyrite stone. Okay, for group number 1. So for group number 2, what is the message from Kali Ma? So let's see for group number 2. Okay, we have Bhairavi Yogini with amethyst crystal. Okay, I'll just keep it in a proper way. Okay, so give me, okay, then the final pile. So the final pile, third pile, let's see what is the message from Kali Ma. Okay, that's a lot. I just want one card, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. From Kali Ma. Urgent messages for group number 3. For group number 3. Thank you. Okay, we have blue Tara. Okay, so with rose quartz. So these are the piles. So for group number 1, we have the pyrite stone. For group number 2, it's the amethyst. And for group number 3, it's the rose quartz. So close your eyes, relax, take your time, and then choose a pile that calls to you intuitively. Okay, so yeah, so okay, I've not kept it in a good way, I think. So anyways, I hope it doesn't bother you guys. I'm not so very good at this alignment and all, so sorry. So 1, 2, 3, take your time, pause the video if you need to, and then the timestamps will be given in the description box. I'm gonna start with group number 1. Group number 1, if you have chosen the pyrite stone, let's see what is the message from Kali Ma if you have chosen Kalaratri. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle all the cards on camera. So if you want to skip this, skip. I will put the timestamps when the reading starts. But if you want to be in this process of shuffling, please join me. Okay, so for group number 1, what is the message? I'm feeling this. Okay, and this 2 cards came out when I took that. So maybe we'll take that. So let's see what is the message from Kali Ma. Okay, this feels, I feel it. So let's see. The cards are coming out fast. So let's see what is the message from Kali Ma. This one. Okay, I will take one more tarot card. I'm just feeling this one. Okay, so for group number 1, the message from Kali goddess. I'm seeing something fast is going to happen. Okay, something will change very fast. I don't know, that's the message, that's the thing I'm feeling here. So as the night, like after the night, the day comes, like that, something is changing. So let's see. Okay, these are also 2 cards. You have 2 extra cards. So let's see these are the final oracle cards, and then I'm gonna start with the reading. So this is the card. Okay, so let me start. Group number 1, so let's see the urgent message from Kali goddess. We have pyrite. Okay, so we have Kalaratri with number 32. So this card appears. She appears when we need to break something down. We need to break that toxic cycle. So right now, maybe for some of you, you're going through the dark night of the soul, going through a lot of pain, right? So this is healing actually. Yeah, recovery can be painful, but you're healing. I feel like some of you right now here is not seeing the positive side of the situation. You're in this negative, you're in the dark. But here she is coming and telling you that, yeah, this might be painful, but after this lies the freedom. After this chaos lies the freedom, and you will see it. So here I feel like that you are going to break free from a toxic cycle that has been happening in your life for so long, that has put you in a place where you were suffocated, and here she is coming She's bringing chaos in your life in order for you guys to release yourself from that suffocation that you have made your comfort. Yeah, something was suffocating you. Maybe you have been living a life that is not authentic to you, that doesn't make you happy, but maybe for other people, for society, but you have been suffocated. Maybe other people were thinking that you have a good life, but maybe you were not having, right? And now things are happening in a way where you are given the opportunity to rise out of it. That's the thing. That's why she is here. She is the warrior. She's bringing chaos in order to free you, to liberate you from this darkness, and so you can see the light. Okay, so that's what it is. Some changes, and we have this solar eclipse as well. So this is a main change happening for you guys. You're stepping into a new life. That's what I feel like. You're stepping into a new mindset. Right now, maybe you are not in that space, but you sure will be. You will understand so much. Right now, you are watching this reading. That means you are at the correct place right now, and you will understand what you're not understanding right now. So yes, I feel like this is a healing thing. This chaos is going to bring healing into your life. Yes, it's going to be very painful. Something will not be, something that you have cultivated, that's going to be destroyed. But this thing that you cultivated was not on good grounds, right? This foundation was not correct, never correct, right? So sometimes some things have to fall apart in order for healing, and that's what sometimes chaos are important in our life, so we can let go of the patterns that is not at all helpful for us. So for some of you, it's like some sort of limited beliefs that we have. It's time to let go of it, and through this chaos we will be able to let go of it, and we are going to find the liberation, the freedom that our soul wants. That's what the message is here. We have the box. As I told, 2 cards came out for you guys, and the destroyer. It's time to destroy the box you are in. That's what I'm getting here. Like the Shiva destroys, he's the destruction, and I don't know why I'm getting the energy of the Shiva here. He destroys things, and I feel like now it's the time to destroy the box that you have been living in. You thought that this is comfortable, this is what my life is. No, you can have so much more. So let that I feel like universe have given you a lot of signs to get out of this box, but you didn't. And now Kalima is coming and taking you out of the box, destroying you. Now you cannot stay there. You cannot be in this place anymore. This is not what your soul came here to live, right? So for some of you, I see that you have lost your connection with your inner child. Maybe 10-20 years before, you were not this kind of a person. Now, because of the baggages that have put yourself in a box, and this box is, maybe it's comfortable, maybe you can the legs, you can wide your legs can, the box is that much where you can sleep properly, but is it comfortable? No, it's not comfortable. It's a little bit suffocating. So now is the time to destroy the box. And again, look at the eyes here. It's like you have been hiding, you have been suppressing something in your life for so long. Now that all needs to come out. The anger needs to come out. The emotions needs to come out. It's time for release. It's time for major release. It's time to get out of the box. It's time to start doing what you actually want to do. It's time for you guys to let go of this comfort of the box. And even though it's comfortable from outside or for other people, it's not comfortable for you guys. It's suffocating. It's time to destroy the box. And here I feel like that's the chaos happening here. Maybe you are right now facing a chaos in your life. Be positive, guys, because this is for your best, because this is going to liberate you, give you the freedom from this darkness that you have been facing for so long, right? Yeah, that's the message here. Look, we have come to me, attracting like a rose, receive abundance desires. So yes, it's like for some of you have stop having desires. You have stopped desiring good things for yourself because you thought that this is the box, this is only available. Maybe you had the same desire, or like, this is my life, I will continue living like this, I am the victim, I can have this much only, this is all I need right now, so I will just live my life like this only. Maybe you thought that, and you don't have any desires at this moment for yourself. To maybe you're not having big dreams that maybe you had 10 years before, right? And here I feel like Kalima is telling you to come back to that self of you who had a lot of desires, who was confident, who was cheerful. And now it's time to get out of this box. This box is the limited mindset that you have. The box is that a feeling like you are in the prison and you have to stay there. When there is the key, right next to you, and you're refusing to take the key and open the door. And so you have been refusing for so long. So Spirit is giving you the chaos right now. Kalima is telling you, come to me. Be hopeful in this chaos as well, because after this dark night of the soul, there is freedom, there is liberation, there is abundance, right? So something is going to be destroyed, the box. The comfort zone is destroyed. There is uncomfortable conversation happening. There is uncomfortable things going to happen or already happening in your life. But remember, you're safe. Remember, this thing that is destroyed is good. Otherwise, you will stay in the box, feeling victim to all the things and not having desire, living for the sake of living, not enjoying life. You're not here for that. You're here for that cheerful person that you are. You're not here to live under manipulation. You're not here to live under other people's control. You are here to have that independence. You are here to make decisions for yourself. That's what I feel like, Kalima. It's like a very ferocious side. It's time to bring that ferocious side in you. It's time to speak out. It's time to get out of the box. That's what I'm seeing here. It's time to desire new thing. It's a new beginning. After this chaos, there is this new beginning. Like after the rain, the purification happens, and now it's a new thing, new life. Look, get out. Again, you are getting out of this devil energy. Again, you have conditioned yourself. We have silence and we have new vision. Yes, the new vision is coming. The way you're thinking right now is not. Right now, I have to see trust. Trust divine guide, guys. Yes, right now you're not seeing why this is happening, because you have been the lion all over the time in the herd of sheep, thinking that you are the sheep. But are you the sheep? And when a lion is in herd of sheep, he has to act like a sheep. Can he do that? Does his behavior, lion has different behavior, right, than the sheep. Do you think that it's easy to adjust? You have been adjusting so much. You have been not yourself for so long. Group number 1, that's what the message is. I don't know, I'm feeling like that kind of energy, like your Spirit is making you understand that this is not your life. You can have so much freedom. You can have so much abundance, so you can fulfill your desires. I feel like right now you're in the space where you are not even desiring the things that you used to once desire, because you think that your life is miserable. That is how you have to live. You are in the sheep. You have to be the sheep, even though you're lion. I'm going to forget my qualities and all. I'm going to be the sheep. I'm going to adjust. I'm just going to adjust. Whatever happens, it's okay. I'm just going to live the life in the box. No, you cannot live anymore like that. That's why she is here. She is taking you out of that. She is making you realize. She is taking that, look, this rope. She is freeing you. You're getting freed. You're getting liberated. Yes, again, silence. So here right now, if you're very worried, if you're feeling a little negative, go into silence. Just listen to your heart. Listen to your soul. I know it's difficult at this time because you are feeling that negativity. But just do yourself a favor of silence. Give yourself that time. This chaos that is happening in your life is not permanent at all. It's temporary. So silence your mind. Silence your soul. And when you silence it, a new vision that you never thought arises. A new you will arise. A powerful you will arise. Look at the person here. And a new thing is arising. So this old version is gone. This old version who thought that even though they are lion, they have power, they are powerless because they have to act like a sheep. And now when you are in the silence, when you're getting in touch with your soul, what happens? A new you arises. A new mindset arises. Yes, now I can do it because I'm freeing myself from this conditioning. I'm freeing myself from this box. I'm destroying the box, and I'm ready for new desires. I'm ready for new dreams. And I know that I can also have a wonderful, beautiful life. I'm feeling worthy. Like you might have stopped feeling worthy. Maybe you have felt that I'm not worthy for this relationship. I'm not worthy for this job. I'm not worthy to have this. I'm not worthy to have that. I cannot have that. You have that conditioning. You haven't been seeing your power for so long. Now it's time to see that. You will be seeing. That's what Kali Ma is. That's why this chaos is. Don't worry, guys. Oh my God, the energy is very heavy, I have to say. Resourcefulness. Again, don't worry about the resources. The resources that you need will be given to you, guys. If you believe in spirit, if you believe in divine, if you believe in universe, the resources that we need will be given to us somehow, somewhere. Anyway, we will get it. That's for sure. Do you believe? Or do you believe that you're meant to be in that box? Do you believe that you're meant to be liberated? Do you believe that you can have the freedom of life? Do you believe that you can make your own decisions by yourself? Do you believe in that? If you believe, the resources that you need will be given to you, guys. It will come. That's how universe works, isn't it? So are you ready to liberate yourself from this limited mindset, from this conditioning? Are you settling in for less? Do you feel like you're not worthy to have enough? Do you look at other people's relationship or career and feel like that's not possible for me? Why you think like that? It's possible for you guys as well. So what is that pain that you need to liberate yourself from that? You are ready to liberate. Yeah, this is going to be painful. The recovery will be painful. But there is light at the end of the tunnel. You're not going to be in this dark night all the year. No, like the seasons, this is also will change. Okay? Yeah, again, dive into the eternal ocean of life. Like the ocean is so vast, right? It's so big. Like the universe, there is so much. There is so much for you guys as well. Yeah, look, there is this possibilities. There are sometimes we are so stuck in this conditioning, in this one mindset, that we think that there is no new vision. There is no other doors. There is only one door. This is the way. This is how I have to live. No. So that's why they're telling you to destroy the box. And if you're not destroying, this will be destroyed for you guys. You're not going to stay here because this Kali Ma has seen your suffering for so long. Now you're ready to be liberated. That's the exact message here. Yes, now is the time to move forward towards your goals, towards your dreams, to do something. Like if you look at the horse spirit is freedom. For me, horse is a free spirit. They are mentally, spiritually very strong, right? And again, the two sides, embracing the two sides. Embracing, yes, this is my shadow side telling me that stop, you are fearful, you have to be here. And here my light side is telling you, go ahead, move ahead, go. Because there is so much to life. Right now I cannot see it. Right now every vision is closed. Right now I'm not in the right mindset. That's why I'm seeing this has a very big like my life is like this only. That's why I'm seeing it. But as I close myself, as I let go of this negativity, as I connect with my inner self, I see that there is more to it. There are more doors that will be opening. There is more to me, that I can have the freedom that I want. And I can free myself from the suffering that I am having because I'm putting myself in this box. Now it's time for me to rediscover myself. Now is the time for me to love myself more. Now is the time for me to prioritize myself more. And as I do that, as I understand that I'm a free spirit, I'm not here to live on other people's terms. I'm here to make my own rules and live accordingly. I see that things are getting better and better and better and better. So that's what the message is. Because you are the lion. You are the horse. Get into the qualities. Yeah, this is the time of creation. You are creating a new life for you. So something is definitely ending for you guys, group number 1. Now here, whatever is falling apart, let it fall apart. Don't try to hold it. Don't try to make it. I always talk about the analogy of a boat, right? If you have listened to my videos, maybe you have listened to it. If that is the case, this applies very strongly to you guys. Like a person who is sailing on a boat, the universe is like, this boat is old, let me put some holes so they can get out, because the boat there next it's waiting. But they are so focused on this boat that they feel like they have only this boat, so they cover the holes. And then universe is like, I will give bigger holes next time, so they give bigger holes. Then also they don't see the boat that is next to them, they try to cover the bigger holes. And then they're like, I'm going to sink this boat. Then they have to get out. Then they get out. So don't wait until then. Right now, get out of this thing, because now is a very potent. This is the time for you guys to have new desires, guys. How you want to live your life, what kind of people you want in your life, how you want to move forward in life. Do you want to be happy? So what for you, what is happiness? Is this happiness, is being in a box is happiness? No, it's not. That doesn't align with your soul. Are you settling in for less? So don't settle. So make new dreams. New desires are required. You can have what everyone is having. If you are seeing people who have abundant relationship, you can have that. If they have abundant career, you can also have that. So can you create that for yourself? Can you write down your dreams and wishes? Can you let go of this box? If you are out of this thing, how you're going to live your life, write it down. And as you do the doors, the resources that you need will be given to you guys. Do you have faith? That's what Kalima is asking you today. Do you believe in yourself? Do you believe in your own power? Or have you lost your uniqueness? Are you always victim blaming? Are you thinking that this is my life, I'm going to settle like this? Are you? Do you want to live in suffering, or you need to free yourself from this suffering? Because this is the time to free yourself. Anyways, I see that universe will free you from this thing. You're not going to be there. This chaos will come for sure. And this chaos at that time, don't worry, because this will take you to a place where you are going to create a new life for yourself. That's the message I received for you guys. Hope it made sense. I'm sending you hugs, kisses, a lot of love, a lot of good vibes for you guys today. Okay, I feel like you need it. And divine is always with you. Always with you guys. Don't forget. Don't ever forget that. So that's the message for group number 1. Hope it made sense. Hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Take care. Group number 2, if you have chosen the amethyst with Bhairavi Yogini, let's see what is the message. So I'm gonna shuffle on camera right now. So if you want to skip ahead, go ahead. I'll put the timestamp for the reading. But if you want to enjoy, be with this, have this, see this process, go ahead and do that as well. So let's start with the shuffling process. So for group number 2, urgent messages from Kalima. So group number 2, urgent messages from Kalima. Thank you. Urgent messages from Kalima. Thank you. Okay. So urgent messages from Kalima for group number 2. This needs to come out, I guess. So let's see. Okay. Urgent messages from Kalima. Okay. Messages from Kalima. And these are the final oracle cards, and then I'll straight ahead to your reading, okay? So the final. Oh, you got 2. Okay, so let's start. I'll just keep this properly and I'll come back. Group number 2, let's start. So let's see the urgent messages for you guys from Kalima. This is the root chakra. So I feel like you need to get grounded because you're a little bit in fearful energy. So that's why I feel like it's time to work on your root chakra. So maybe for some of you, you're facing some sort of financially, financial lack. Financially, you are feeling like lack, right? Maybe something is not happening and you're feeling a little lack. Get out of that energy. Give yourself, immerse yourself in a task without any expectations right now. So if you want to grow your finances, do your task without any expectations. Surrender that ego. We don't need that. Surrender that comparisons. So here you're operating from fear. So if you're doing some work, you want something, you're expecting a particular outcome, but rather than doing it with full hope, you're doing it with the energy of fear, and then that can be a problem here, right? Because you're operating from fear. So let go of that fear, cut the cords from the attachment, and give your full, dedicate your full to your work. That's it. Don't expect anything. And as you do it, your confidence is rising, and you're going to get the best possible outcome, right? So here, because sometimes we are so attached to the outcome, and when we get into this fear, then we start to feel that we are not that confident, right? Because we are focusing more on fear. So that needs to go. So here, sometimes we need to fear, for some of you, I'm even getting the energy, right? You want certain outcome, and you feel like, because of your fear, you feel like that you cannot get there. So there is this thinking coming, like, I can take a shortcut now. Like a student, an example I'm getting, like a student who wants to get good marks, and in order to get good marks, that person should, what should they do? They should study, they should dedicate their time for that. But rather they are thinking like, oh, when I study, I'm not going to get anything in my head, I will forget it anyway, so why not I make a chit so I can copy. So that is what the problem is, right? Because you're fearing, you're not feeling that confident, so you are taking a shortcut method that is not going to align with your authenticity. And when it doesn't align with that moral value of yours, because you are someone who doesn't want to copy, who haven't copied, and you're trying something like that because you're worrying, you're trying to take shortcut, because you're so attached to the outcome. That's why you're planning to take a shortcut. If you're right now in that energy, don't take any shortcuts, because it is going to fire back. Okay, it's going to give you the thing that you don't want. For some of you, if you're trying to copy, you will be caught. Okay, so don't go, because your moral value doesn't align. So many people are there who copy and don't get caught, because they are not so attached. For them, copying is okay. Their moral value is like that, right? For you guys, it's not like that. You have this, like, I cannot copy, that's wrong. You have that attached to yourself, because you're very authentic, you're a very honest person. And when an honest person tries to do that, they will get the fear, because you're operating on fear. You're operating from the fear, like, I will get caught. So you will get caught. So don't take any shortcuts. Believe in yourself. Believe in your own power. Do the best you can and release the attachment. That's, I feel like, the messages for you guys from Kalima right now. And you know what? Have a spiritual practice. Level up your spiritual game, guys. So if you're a student, do some rituals. Believe in yourself. Believe in that ritual, and give your 100%. Dedicate the time. Take break as well, and just visualize. When you get the question paper, you know all the answers. That's all you need to do. Sometimes it's simple, but our mind will come and we'll look at the books and we're like, oh my god, there's so much to cover, how can I do it? And then we get worried, and when we get worried, we are not able to digest anything. We will not able to cover the syllabus, because we are operating from fear. So right now, get back to yourself, clear your mind, and with hope take, and hope is going to only take you far, and release the attachment to the fear right now. Okay, it can be anything. For some of you, it can be the lack mindset, for your finances, for your career, for your relationship. This needs to go. So your root chakra is a little bit imbalanced right now. Balance it. Maybe sitting down on the floor will help you. Taking some time out will help you. Maybe talking to someone, talking to your loved ones will help you. For some of you, talking about your concerns, maybe someone will give you some guidance that will help you. Listening to affirmations might help you right now. At the same time, if there is someone in your area who can help you with your studies, go ahead and ask them, right? That will bring you a little bit of comfort. But don't do something that will question your authenticity. Okay? The storm. Yes, you're feeling like that. I feel like this is your internal energy. The storm is there. There is so much to be done, and you don't know what the outcome will be. So this is the storm inside of you, and that's what we need to balance, because this is the fear that is inside of you, feeling fearful. Maybe you have a job interview, right, and you're getting fearful, you're preparing. At the same time you feel like, oh, maybe I'll lie that I know this, but you don't know it. But even if you lie and you get the job, you will not be able to do the task. So don't lie about anything, because you don't have to. All you need to do is to be confident, show the authentic version, be truthful. And if it's not happening, it's not meant for you, you will get something better. So be like that. Don't get too attached, too caught up to the outcome. Release that fear. Because of our fear, that's why we want to know everything that is going to happen. That's why we get so attached to the outcome. That's what needs to go. Okay? So we have the rose garden, right? Again, look, coming back to yourself, innocence, forgiveness, be gentle with yourself. So maybe for some of you, you have been thinking about it and you are like so hard on yourself right now. Why I thought about it? It's so wrong. Why I thought about it? People make mistakes. Forgive yourself. For some of you are trying to attempt something like that, and you would listen to this message and you're feeling like, oh my God, why I thought about doing it? It's not me at all. Forgive yourself. We as human beings make mistakes all the time, and it's okay to feel like that. Sometimes we have thoughts that are not that great. Sometimes we feel like cheating. Sometimes we feel like taking shortcuts. Sometimes we might try to get jealous and feel bad for someone, like why they are getting like me. We might feel that envious, and then when we feel like that, we are so hard on ourselves, like why I'm feeling like that, right? Why I'm so jealous of that person, and we feel like, oh, I'm feeling this energy, I'm so bad. No, don't be so hard on yourself. It's okay, sometimes we feel like that, and it's just a part of being a human. So don't be so hard on yourself. And if you're someone who has prepared like papers to cheat or something like that, if you have prepared a resume where you have lied, don't be so hard on yourself. Change it, right? Rectify that mistake. And that's it. Don't be hard on yourself. If you have said something to someone and they might have got hurt, and you are now very hard on yourself for that, don't be. It's okay, you're human, you made the mistake. Maybe ask for forgiveness. First forgive yourself and then ask for forgiveness. It will be okay, right? So that's very important. So today, don't be hard on yourself, okay? For some of you, because of your exams, you're very hard on yourself. Because of your career, you're very hard on yourself. Because of some mistake you made in your past, you're very hard on yourself. So ground your energy, get rid of the lack mentality. Don't be so attached to the outcome, and come back to yourself and forgive yourself. Be gentle with yourself, okay? So that's the message here. Yeah, we have understanding. Then we have patience. And we have maturity. Yeah, okay, wow, okay, we have this understanding. Yeah, I feel like a spirit is telling you there is a huge transformation coming here. Again, we have this understanding and maturity. So maybe for some of you in the past, you were immature, you made some mistakes, right? Maybe a mistake has been made. Maybe you have already made a mistake, right? And you are like here sitting in this, I made this mistakes, I'm meant to suffer. No, don't be like that. Forgive yourself right now if you're like that. If you have made a mistake, it's okay. You have grown out of that mistake. You have understood that you made a mistake, and it's okay. So don't punish yourself. And if a person, maybe you asked for forgiveness from a person, and if that person is not talking to you, just wait. Give them time. And first forgive yourself. As you forgive yourself, you know what, the person that you want forgiveness from will also forgive. So here I feel like you're becoming very mature, right? You are not someone who's going to repeat the same mistake again and again. You have learned from your mistakes here, okay? So this is for those people who have already made a mistake and you're beating yourself for that. Be patient with yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. With this patience card, nurture yourself. And if you want the forgiveness from a particular person in your life, you will get that person that forgiveness, and a new the relationship will go in a new way with that person. That's maybe you will let go of that person and you will not be emotionally connected. Two people will be going different path, or maybe for some of you this person will forgive you and things will get better, okay? So that's there. So don't beat yourself up for the mistake you made. And I feel like that you have understood your mistake and you're not going to repeat the mistake. That's the first thing. You have realized your mistake. There are so many people who repeat the mistakes. They do the same mistakes all the time and they don't understand that. And then they want the forgiveness, right? You're not like that. You're not like that at all. You have understood, you have realized your mistake, you have become so mature, you have become so grounded, yet there is a part of you who is so attached to that person's, you want that person's forgiveness. So be patient, you will get that forgiveness. If you want that, that's definitely possible for you guys at this time, the forgiveness of the other person. They will forgive you. Maybe they are not, maybe for some of you in your relationship, you know that this person hasn't forgiven you, but at the same time they say that they have already forgiven you, but you can understand it. Give them some time, be patient with them. Okay, you are flowering into you're flowering. I feel like you're becoming a very mature person, and there is new doors opening for you guys. I see as you move forward in your journey, I see that you will not be so hard on yourself right now. Maybe if this is a message for some of you, forgive yourself, don't be hard on yourself. Yeah, sometimes our ego comes and make us do something that we are not. Again, the ego, the fear comes and make us divert from our path. So that's why this is very important for you guys to commit to your spiritual practice, because there is high tendency for you guys to self-sabotage yourself, like a person who is doing a shortcut method and they are self-sabotaging their own work, right? So because the shortcut method is not going to work out for you guys, group number 2. And that's the message here. So be patient. The way that you want is going to show up. And if you want more money, there is more opportunities that is going to be lined up for you guys. So don't worry right now. If in your career you want progress, that's possible. So right now what you need to do is to level up your spiritual practice, to have a spiritual practice, to meditate, to listen to affirmations, to focus more on positive. As you do that, you are going to free yourself from that mindset, that lack mindset. You're free. You're on the process of freeing yourself from that lack mindset. You're on the process of forgiving yourself. So be gentle with yourself, be more compassionate with yourself, because you're flowering into a very mature person, a person who is going to respond rather than reacting. You're rectifying so much in your life, you're changing so much in your life, so you're in the process of transformation. So don't be hard on yourself. Okay, so we have the Archangel Gabriel. Oh wow, the Archangel Gabriel is the throat chakra. So communication issue might be a problem for you guys. So some sort of misunderstanding might have happened. Some maybe there are so many people who gossip about our people, about our loved one, and without even realizing, we think, oh, they are saying the correct, and we start ignoring the person who are very near to us without confronting them, right? And sometimes because of it, a lot of misunderstanding happen, or maybe you might have said something that might have hurt the other person, and that's why you're a little bit hard on yourself right now. Because why I said that, because now the truth is out and you said something that hurt them, and you know who is in the wrong. So don't worry, this communication issue is going to be healed for you guys. Call upon Archangel Gabriel for that. That's what the message is really. Okay, and your angels are near you, giving you information about yourself. So if you are someone who is diverting from their path, if you're not honest, you will feel it in your gut that don't do that. You will feel it very, very clearly. You will get that information. So at that time, don't do it. Don't take any shortcut method. You don't need anything like that. You can achieve whatever you want to achieve in the long way. Like, you can take the long route and achieve that. Like I don't know why I'm getting the story of the hare and the tortoise, right? Even though the hare was so fast, he didn't win the race. Even though the tortoise was so slow, he won the race, right? So it's okay. So it's even though it's slow, you are going to win. You are going to get into the destination. That's the understanding. Some sort of understanding will come that will free you from your limited mindset. And so be patient right now. A little bit patience is required from you. Be more gentle with yourself. Forgive yourself first, and then only things, if you want the forgiveness, you will receive after you forgive yourself. Okay, are you hard on yourself with something you did in the past? Don't be. It's okay to make mistakes. Today, that's what the message is from Kalima. We have precision, sense the divine in everything. Wow, sense the divine in everything. That's what Kalima is telling you. Everything that happens in our lives, if we take it as a lesson, we understand that it's helping us in our own transformation. But this, I feel like this is the butterfly spirit here. Yeah, butterfly, the transformation. Yeah, again, so sometimes when we are in the caterpillar stage, we learn so much. Then I feel like when the caterpillar wants to become the butterfly, it has to have a lot of pressure, and that's only when it transforms, right? So in the caterpillar stage, we learn something, and then we transform into the butterfly. Then in the butterfly, we learn something. Like every time we are transforming, we are learning new things. We are understanding our own mistakes. We are understanding how we are limiting ourselves, and we are getting out of it. So this is change for you guys. You're transforming, you're becoming the butterfly, you're coming out of the caterpillar stage. So yeah, sometimes we make mistakes when we are going through different stages, and realize those mistakes, don't repeat those mistakes, and walk your talk as well. So I'm even saying, like, if you are saying something, if you're promising something, fulfill your promises. Okay, that's what is, if you're promising something to divine, fulfill that promise. Oh, if you're someone in India, we have a tradition, like, if this happens, I will offer flowers. Maybe you might have done something like that. Maybe you have, like, I will do this flower ritual after I get this. So maybe you have gotten that thing, but you might not have offered. If that is the case, I feel like you need to offer, complete that ritual. Okay, don't stop, do that ritual. I don't know, this is very specific for some of you. You have gotten a wish come true, maybe something that you wanted have come true, and you had, you told divine that I'll pray this, or I'll light a candle, I'll do something. Do that. Don't don't forget that, or write it down if you have done it. Recall it, guys, if you have. I'm not putting you in this fear state. No, that's not the case. If you remember, do it. Okay, if you remember. And if you forget, if you have forgotten, I feel like divine will show you, divine will make you remember. It will come. Okay, at that time, do it. Yeah. So yeah, and again, when we sense the divine in everything, we don't question that much. Yeah, okay, maybe this happened for a reason, because of this I understood this, or because this chaos happened, I understood this, right? And now I can change it. So if we start sensing divine in everything, we will not be so hard on ourselves, right? Yeah. So yeah, inner beauty, and we have the transformation. Again, the transformation card is talking about your transformation. You're becoming very mature, you're becoming, you have a lot of inner beauty in you, right? You're not only beautiful from outside, group number 2, you are actually beautiful from inside. So it's like with this maturity, with this Ace of Pentacle cards, what I'm getting, like, you are actually very beautiful from inside, and that transformation is like happening from outside as well. So that's why I feel like you're someone, whenever you say something bad to someone, you feel very bad about it, because you're very honest soul. You have that inner beauty in you, and because of that, sometimes you miss certain opportunities as well. So yeah, because you want to do good at the same time, so sometimes you miss some certain opportunities. You believe in everyone sometimes, and so be a little bit more discerning. I would say that. I feel like with this caterpillar to butterfly stage, you will be more discerning, and again, you're becoming mature. You're not going to be that innocent person who's going to trust everyone, because there are people who take advantage of you, right? And maybe that's what happened, because of it, you said something bad to them, even though they deserve it. You're very hard on yourself, like, why I said it. It's okay, forgive yourself right now, guys. That's very important, because you're becoming that person that you always wanted to become. So if you want a particular job or raise, that's all possible. So be very patient, and you're becoming a person who will have a lot of understanding that you don't have right now. So be a little bit patient. This transformation is going to be awesome. You will be loving yeah, so give yourself a little bit time. As the caterpillar, it takes a little time to become the butterfly. You're on the stage of becoming the butterfly right now, so give some time. So meditate, as I told, level up your spiritual practice, sense divine in everything, and whenever you're going through certain circumstances that are not in your favor, ask yourself, what I can learn from this. There will be something to learn, and as you sense everything in everything's like divine is there helping you, things will get better for you guys. So there is a huge transformation happening in your life. There are a lot of changes, so be patient, be ready for a lot of transformation, a lot of changes. And right now I feel like the outcome that you want is there for you guys. You will get it, but you need to let go of the attachment. Okay, and so focus on yourself right now, forgive yourself, and don't compromise on your values, because you have certain values that are very good values. Actually, it's not limited values or something like that. Like, yeah, you're very honest somewhere, and keep that honesty. Okay, so that's what the message is for group number 2. Hope it made sense, hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I will see you soon. Bye bye, take care. Group number 3, if you have chosen the rose quartz with blue Tara, let's see what is the message, urgent message from Kali Ma. So what I'm gonna do right now is to shuffle, and if you don't want to be a part of this shuffling process, you can skip ahead. I will keep the timestamps for the reading, or if you want to be a part, continue watching. Okay, so let's see what is the urgent message from Kali Ma for group number 3. Thank you. So urgent message from Kali Ma for group number 3. Oh, that's a lot. So urgent messages from Kali Ma for group number 3. Urgent messages, Kali Ma for group number 3. Group number 3. Okay. Messages from Kali Ma for group number 3. So final oracle cards, and then I'm gonna straight go to your reading. Okay, for group number 3. Okay. Okay, thank you. Let's start your reading. Arrange your cards. Let's see what is the message. Okay, so we have the blue Tara Ma, and she's a very gentle form of Kali Ma, and she is one who brings clarity, peace, hope. So right now, if you are a little bit unclear, tap into the energy of love. As you tap into that energy, you will see the things that are not clear will become clear. And for some of you, this can be something related to your own fear. Sometimes because of our own fear, our own negative thinking, we feel like we are confused, we don't have answers. So as you tap into the energy of love, self-love, taking care of yourself, you will see whatever that was not clear will be very, very clear. So here Kali Ma is telling you to get in touch with yourself, to practice self-love, and communicate with the divine more. I feel like that. To ask more questions. As you ask more questions, you will receive the guidance. So it's like all the answers are within you. So asking your questions and you will receive the answers. You don't need anything outside of you. Everything is inside of you. That's what I'm getting here. So as you tap into the energy of love, as you see yourself as a person who is lovable, you will find all the answers that you need right now in your life. Okay, so this is the time to release certain attachments. If you're feeling like you're attached to certain object or things, this is the time to practice that non-attachment. Okay, it can be a person, it can be a thing that you're attached to. This is the time to practice non-attachment. Through love, you can achieve anything. That's what Kali Ma is telling. And this is a very gentle form of Kali Ma. So she's telling you to be gentle, compassionate, to be more empathetic to yourself. As you come into that energy, you will feel that you can give that empathy and understanding to other people as well. Like the lotus has very muddled environment, but when it grows, it blossoms, right? So you can blossom anywhere when you're giving that love to you. It doesn't matter where you are in your life, what situation you are. As you love yourself, as you give that right to have peace, like you are like, yes, I can have that peace. As you give that right to yourself, like I can love myself, I can be more compassionate today to myself, I have been hard on myself today, let me be more easy on me. If you give that right, you will blossom in any environment. So practice self-love. Again, the snake, I'm getting like the shedding of the skin. You will be shedding a lot, or already you have been shedding a lot. You are getting the understanding that you haven't never gotten. So more understanding is coming. Yeah, we have the cave, but for more understanding, you need to have certain quiet time. You need to get in touch with with nature. Okay, so some alone time, some quiet time is actually required for you guys to get that kind of clarity, so you can let go of that negative emotion. So getting out in nature, if there is a water near you, waterfalls, then I'll go there, drink water from that, or maybe sitting under a tree, I would recommend that if it's possible for you guys, like the cave. For some of you, right, it's a very important place, the cave, right? So it's like some alone time is actually required for you guys, where you can understand yourself. Right now you don't need the guidance from outside world. When you're connecting with nature, you're going to come up with solutions that is best suited for you. Okay, so going out in nature, spending some time in nature, spending some time alone in nature. And if you don't have that possibly, if you cannot do it, maybe listening to meditation music, spending some alone time will be very much good for you guys, so you can come into that energy of love. But if you can take a retreat, right, if you can go somewhere, if you can go to a place where it's very positive, maybe it's a childhood place that where you feel very positive, maybe go there. It will help you to connect with your own wisdom, right? So there it's like Kalima is telling you it's time to get in touch with your own self, your own body, right? Your as you go out in nature, as you are like a child playing without any worries, you will get in touch with the wisdom of your own soul, and you will feel the love, and you will blossom. Okay, so if you have a pet, maybe spending time with that pet will give you a lot of understanding, like when you are just in that vibration where you're spending time with your pet, not thinking anything, not being distracted by social media, not in your phone, just in that energy, in that moment, you will feel that love, right? You will feel the love. I feel like in the coming days you will feel the love of the nature, of the divine. I feel like that. Okay, you're very protected as well. You're very protected. You're meant to blossom. So don't let this negative emotion take you down. Be more compassionate to yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself today. Okay, so getting some alone time, retreating, taking some rest is actually very important for you guys right now, so you can have an understanding that you don't have right now. You will get that understanding, that clarity, and that will bring a lot of peace. So we have whispers again. Look, whispers of Mother Earth. Mother Earth is calling you. The nature is calling you guys. If you can take a trip, if you can go out, I feel like that's recommended. If you can go for hiking, or maybe just having a walk in nature is that's what Kalima is telling you to do. Because you have been hard on yourself, you have been working very hard, you have been very productive, right? You have been thinking all the thoughts, maybe taking problems or issues from your parents or your siblings, or maybe other people's problem, you're taking it, you're making it your own problem. So it is too heavy on you right now, and that's why you're a little bit hard on yourself. You're stressing, you're taking the baggage of other people, you're stressing. And so I feel like right now it's the time for you guys to focus on yourself, getting back to yourself in a way, because you're taking the weight of the world and all. And so you are here to create something. So when you're in nature, a lot of ideas will be given to you guys. You are meant to create something. I feel like that. So new ideas will be given to you guys when you are getting in touch with nature, where you are. Yeah, when you are in nature, just not thinking about what you will make next meal, what you will prepare, what you will cook. No, you're not thinking about anything. Only you're feeling the love of the nature, and that's when a lot of ideas, a lot of confusion that you have will be erased, and there will be only love, right? So if you are an artist, maybe you're feeling creatively blocked right now, maybe because in your environment there is a lot happening, right? And that's why I feel like this is what is your the message, very clear message, to connect with Mother Earth, to listen to the whispers of the Mother Earth, right? She's whispering something. Are you listening? Maybe you are in this negative emotion, that's why you're not listening, and that's the reason why you have they are telling you to go outside, calm your mind. If you can go to a temple, why not do that? A temple where you feel very positive, where there is no that much of rush. I would not recommend to go to a temple where there's too much of crowd, maybe because you will not be able to focus it. But anyways, wherever you're going, I feel like temples have emit so much of positive energy. So going there, praying, sitting there is enough, right? So if you can do that, I would really recommend that right now, okay, for you guys. So yeah. And if you are someone who's an artist or a writer who's feeling creatively blocked because there has been a lot of distraction, so focusing on yourself. The key is to focus on yourself, to become, to love yourself and not to be hard on yourself, and spending time in nature. As you do it, things are going to be very clear, and there is peace coming your way, okay? So if there is pending work, don't worry about the pending work. take a break right now, because you will come with a lot of power, and the work that is pending, you will finish it very quickly. So that's why give that love to yourself. You are going to take inspired action in the coming time when you spend some alone time, some time with yourself, loving yourself, taking care of yourself. So for here, I feel like the method for self-love is to go out in nature and have a retreat, connect with Mother Earth, sit under a tree. I would recommend that if it's possible. Read a book under a tree, ground yourself, talk to an animal, spend some time with animals. Okay, if you can go to a cave and sit, do that if it's possible. I'm not, maybe for some of you, I'm getting like cave can be a temple as well. Maybe if there is a temple, go sit there. Okay, meditate. We have, again, the blue color is showing very well. We have the Ace of Cups. Again, Ace of Cups talk about self-love, isn't it? Filling your own cup and then only giving it to other people. Moment to moment. They're telling you to take it slow. That's the thing. You're going very fast. Look again. So look, Kalima is telling you to become more gentle with yourself. Again, look at this old person who is playing with this grasshopper, and he's so happy to see the grasshopper. So he is in the nature, enjoying the small moments, and he's feeling love. The love he will never feel even if he make a lot of money or anything like that. This is such a beautiful energy. This is we are feeling the love in the small things. We are seeing the grasshopper. We are feeling magical. We are so happy. We are in the moment, enjoying that moment, right? And we are innocent. We are not thinking about all the things that we have to do. Like a child who is not worried about the next day, right? Who is not worried about what to do next day. They're just in the moment, playing, enjoying life. And that's what you need to do right now. This is how you will fill your cup. You are a little bit exhausted, I feel like that, because you're taking others' energies as well. You're taking too much from other people, I feel like that. And that's why here Kalima is recommending you to come back to yourself. As you come back to yourself, you will get a lot of clarity, a lot of peace, a lot of calmness as well. So what you need to do is to take one step at a time. Whatever work you have, whatever deadline you have, whatever you are aiming, the goals, everything is possible for you guys. But right now what you need to do is to get back to you by getting in touch with nature. Go slow, guys. Nothing. Your train is there waiting for you guys. It is not going to go. So take that time, fill your cup, and don't overgive. Give in balance, right? So right now you need to retreat from all these things so you can get the clarity. That's the message here from Kalima. That's what I'm seeing here. Again, with this intimacy, this is the tree spirit. If you like the tree spirit, and it's like, go hug a tree. Go hug a tree. Sit down under a tree. Connect with the tree. I think I will just read the message from the book, I feel like, because this is the tree spirit. Intimacy, tree spirit, 114. Let me see the page number. I'll just read that for you. I don't know, I feel like reading it. So we have the intimacy, tree spirit. Okay, you can see that. I am tree spirit. Birds are my delight when they come to visit or abide. I love their songs and I offer them refuge. I watch their coming and going, and in the spring I rejoice in the youngsters taking flight. I offer you my flowers, my fruits, my sheltering branches. I offer you everything I am, and I rejoice in your attention. You can share with me the longings of your heart, your challenges, your sorrows and peace. Yes, that's the thing. Go out in nature, do that, and you will receive the love. Love is the supreme law, universally understood and denoted. Now, when you are in love and your actions come from it, intimacy is implicit. Vulnerability is not frightening in the presence of love. Practice authenticity and intimacy will grow as a living experience. All creation is breathing with one breath. All of my branches sway freely in the breeze, yet they are connected to my trunk and receive nourishment from the one earth. Wow, so beautiful. So here, what is the practice is like? Establish or deepen a relationship with a tree. Choose a tree you have easy access to and that is appealing to you. Commit to go and be with that tree regularly. You could offer the tree a cutting of your hair, sing or play an instrument for the tree, and find out what the tree wishes to give you, so that its energy stays with you even when you are not physically close to it. Sit with the tree, placing your back against its trunk. Relax as if you are in the arms of the lover. Enjoy this connection. So again, this is an invitation from Kali Ma to spend time in nature, to get back to you, to have this, enjoy the small moments of life, and to not take life so seriously. That's what I feel like it is. Again, the angel of love. Again, this is the message for you guys to focus on love, self-love, taking care of yourself. Interestingly, you got this card and we have the rose quartz as well. Isn't it so amazing? Because I shuffled on camera, and how the cards came, so beautiful, right? So focusing on yourself, being compassionate. As you are compassionate to yourself, you will be able to understand other people even though you don't understand them, right? The energy, the vibration that you will have will be so positive, right? So if you are feeling a little negative right now, if there is a lot of issues going on, or if there is something that you don't know, if you don't have a clear picture, come back to love, come back to yourself, practice self-love. For you, the main, I feel like how you can do self-love is by going in nature and retreat. If you can take a vacation, I would recommend that if it's possible to take a 2-day break, go near a ocean. If you can go near an ocean, if you can go to a nature place, go sit, relax. You will feel wonderful, guys. Your energy, you will feel recharged. That's what I feel like Kali Ma is telling you to do. Again, the shadow, right? Kali came here. I feel like this is a confirmation. I seriously feel like, because we are talking about messages from Kali Ma, urgent messages from Kali Ma, and she's telling you this is the time to embrace your shadow. And when you get into the nature, you can see your shadow, you can see your fear very clearly, right? And when we can see the fear, we can release the fear. And when we release the fear, there is no confusion, there is only clarity. So sometimes our fear, the shadow side, comes in between, tell us like this is not possible, that is not possible, and that is when we start dwelling in the negative emotion, and that's when we start feeling confused. That's when we feel like, oh, I don't know what to do, I don't know where I'm going, and that's when we start getting afraid to go into the unknown. That's why we start feeling like we need to know everything about the future, right? And when we are with ourselves, when we are feeling the love, then we are not worried, because we know that universe will give, right? So here we are not afraid of our own fear or insecurities. Rather, we are feeling that love, enjoying that love, loving ourselves, taking one step at a time, going moment to moment, enjoying the little things in life. And as we do it, things get better. We get very clear. We get that peace, isn't it? That's the awesome message for you guys from Kali Ma today. Hope it made sense. If it did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Take care.